Good morning, beautiful people of crypto. Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. Hopefully your Sunday is going swell. As you guys know, we have been tracking some pretty intricate, ascending fractals forming on most of these cryptos. Today's video will be covering XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500 content. As you guys know, the S&P has been closed the past 2 days, or yesterday as well as today. S&P closes on the weekend. And when we see this, we typically see cryptocurrencies kind of stagnate. Now, obviously, there's a few inefficiencies here. Sometimes we have weekends where we actually do see volume, but typically what I've noticed here, and kind of what I like to believe, is when the weekends come, we see kind of a stagnant, not really much of a movement, uncertainty, and just kind of sideways trading, which you can see right now within these cryptocurrencies. You can see for the most part, all the weekdays that we've had quite a bit of volume movement. And then the weekends, as you can see here, is a lot of uncertainty and kind of stagnant sideways trading. You can see here as well on Ethereum here, sideways trading. So we do have patterns developing though, and that's really important, honestly, for a popular trade to make. As you guys can see here, there is some sort of ascending fractal. You can see on XRP, we have a similar movement, which we'll outline. The same thing with Bitcoin too. So I'm going to outline all these with you guys today. Also, for those that are new, I do have a Patreon. If you guys want to know all of my trades, just literally type crypto and then TV, and you can see right here, you can get all my trades on this. We have, tons of posts, tons of community members, obviously up and down and up and down. Definitely make sure to go check it out. Link down in the description below. You can get all these. We have different courses. We even have a beginner course, a masterclass. So check it out if you're interested. It does support the channel. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's dive into today's episode. So guys, first and foremost, top 10 cryptos. We're pretty much down right now. We're stagnant. We're consolidating. As you guys can see, by no surprise here, we're at 0.08%, not seeing any movement at all. This makes sense, as I said before. Weekends usually call for just sideways trading, not really anything popular to trade on, but it does help us kind of figure out and develop these other patterns. So I've noticed here, very similar to what's going on with Ethereum here, XRP is having a similar movement. We could definitely cap some sort of bottom. It's a little harder to do though, and there is some sort of top at play. These are definitely harder to do on XRP, that's for sure. But something along the lines of this, where you can kind of see this movement here, and I'm going to delete this right now, but it's some sort of ascending channel that's forming here, and ultimately this is going to lead us, hopefully, to the moving average. Bitcoin as well. This one looks a little bit better here, more so. Wow, this actually looks a lot better. Let me just draw it out for you guys. Some sort of uptrend like that is at play, just like this. And then we have a uptrend here at play, just like this one's a little harder. I want to draw it like that, but it looks mainly like this. This seems to be accurate, something like this. So you can see there's these ascending channels that are forming here since hitting the bottom. And not only that, there is some uptrend here that we can use to gauge kind of this movement to the upside here as well. So these higher low patterns. So we're in a very interesting predicament right now within most of these major cryptocurrencies. We're in an uptrend. We did just recently rebound off bottom support. You can see most of these had some sort of triple bottom formation here where prices fell 1, 2, 3, and then swung to the upside here. And we're in some sort of ascending channel or an upside down funnel where we're ending up consolidating and filling in this gap here. Same thing with XRP and these other cryptos. We're filling in the gap, kind of trending like this. Filling it in, getting very close, and then hopefully we see some sort of pump from there. However, this isn't necessarily the best thing for us because it's kind of draining all of our efforts and energy here. And what I mean by that is, as you can see, as we've slowly started to pile up closer to this moving average here, what's happening is we've created these higher lows, and we're kind of filling in the gap here with the overbought line on the moving average, on the RSI, and this uptrend here. And you can see we're getting sandwiched. So not only do we have moving average resistance, we have a price ceiling resistance, we have an uptrend resistance, we have the overbought resistance. It's screaming, hey guys, we've hit the top. There's a very big chance we're going to see a drop to the downside because we're going to near overbought and be really overextended and really exhausted. Like, we've exhausted all of our options, and now we're most likely going to see a correction back downwards. That's kind of where my head's leading towards. Now, we do have trades on Bitcoin and XRP with the off chance that we do head up higher here, as I do think there's a little bit more room within XRP and Bitcoin to continue to climb upwards. But we're not going to really get these answers until this week, and I think that's with the S&P 500. So Ethereum clearly looks like it's due to fall, and the S&P does as well. There's a lot of this consolidation here within the S&P. You could see we're kind of filling in this gap now. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of this consolidation, and maybe 3 days of really retesting resistance. And it's very similar with the S&P 500 back here in early June. We had a lot of this uncertainty consolidation, which inevitably led us to correct lower. However, here, we're also overbought. So there's a lot of signs saying, hey, we're due to correct. We're due to break downwards. It would be a small short-term correction, and then I believe we'd do something like this. Same thing with Ethereum, maybe a short-term correction and then a break upwards. And I think the same thing would be applied with these. Like we could easily break down or head up and come down. I don't know. But ideally, I'm looking more for breakdowns with these cryptos here. It's scary. It sucks. I do have trades open on both Bitcoin and XRP. I wanted to play it a little more aggressive. The past couple of days here, we've been stagnant. And I'm just kind of have this assumption that with Bitcoin and XRP, with them hitting this support here, and because they're not overbought just yet, because they're hitting support here, because they're not overbought, and because there's room for us to rally up like this one last shot, I do have stop losses close, but I'm just taking a risk for the run to the upside here. Although I do think very soon, I think we are foreshadowing what Ethereum's doing. Ethereum already caught up to its moving average. XRP has not. Bitcoin has not. So I hope that they have enough room to swing up like this and then climb back down. Same thing with XRP, climb back up and then climb back down. That's the pattern that I'm looking for. And we're taking a small risk like this, a small risk that we could swing to the upside here. But there's a very big possibility that we could immediately correct downwards after that. Now, I'm making all of my trades on Bityard. And for those that are not familiar, Bityard is my #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. I've had the most luck with them. Honestly, I haven't had any issues. And the very small occasions that I do, I literally click help right here, and I just text with one of the people that run it, and they answer the questions within a few minutes, and it's all set. So if there's any glitches on the website, they handle it and they fix it all, which is really cool. And they also have XRP to leverage trade, which is awesome. Not many exchanges do that, so I can leverage trade crypto. And not only that, if you use my link down in the description, it's an affiliate link, full transparency, and you click mystery box, you can actually earn some free cryptocurrency, and it also supports the channel. So definitely go check that out. You can leverage trade it, tons of leverage. You can see 5x to 50x on XRP. Market order, type in the amount of margin you want, so whatever it is, and you are good to go. It's that simple. But with that being said, looking lastly at the S&P 500, we are in good standing. We are in good standing. And there's a chance here that we could see a little bit of consolidation. Like maybe Ethereum is going to kind of stagnate here. We could even see Ethereum dip. It's very possible. Or maybe just consolidate right now and just give us XRP to catch up and let Bitcoin catch up. And then the S&P will most likely be like this for a few days. And then that would allow, Bitcoin to come up to here. We would then be overbought, and then I would expect to see the dump. That's the ideal goal that I'm waiting for. I'm trying to bait this. I think this will fall. This will stagnate. And while it's stagnating, I believe these cryptos can hopefully rally up. I mean, you can see the pattern here. Every time we retest support, it's followed by a run. We've had 2 attempts like this, and here we are doing it again. Very similar pattern. So we're kind of betting on Bitcoin that we'll see this run to the upside here. And that's pretty much it with the S&P. And this is short-term, guys. We're talking about very, very, very short-term looks. In regards to long-term, we're literally trading at 34 on the relative strength indicator on the weekly chart for Bitcoin. We are so far away from retesting moving average here at 36, 38K. We're long overdue to come back up soon and retest moving average. You can see there has been a period where we have traded below here. And I know we're nowhere near that length of time yet. You can see this took about, a lot longer than that. It took about 175 days from the breakdown to the break up. And you can see right now we're not near that yet. We're getting close. We're not near that yet. So you can see we're only about 91 days. So there is still room, but I do believe we will rally back up, and it will take that time. We'll rally back up like this, and we'll hit 36, 38K soon, and we'll come back up again. Very similar to what's happened here, as I do believe we're in the second wave of this market. First wave is bull market. Second wave is bear market. Third wave is consolidation, and then bull market, and then bear market, and then now we're looking for consolidation until we lead into the next bull run here. But that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video for you guys. Definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure to check out Patreon and BitYard if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.